Welcome to my craft room. It is No Makeup Wednesday, I'm calling it. I hope you can hear me. I'll bring this a little closer. For whatever reason, Facebook is messing with my big expensive camera and whatever, so I'm going to attempt to do this off my phone. So let me know if you can hear me and all that good stuff. But anyhow, I want to make a wreath today. I'm making it for myself because my doors are bare right now. So I was just sitting here playing around with it, and this is going to be interesting to try to show you. But anyhow, I took and ripped apart. Hi, baby. I had to do it on my phone. It would not let me do it with that Marantz camera. So I don't know. Can you hear me? Is it loud enough being from the phone? Okay, well, hopefully it is. I don't know. So let me know if you guys can hear me or not. Anyways. So, like I said, it's No Makeup Wednesday. I am not going anywhere. I'm not leaving my house. And I am going to clean and stuff after I'm done. So I don't really care what I look like. So there we go. I did throw lipstick on, but that's about it. So anyhow, you can hear me, Haley? Okay, good. Okay, so they screwed up my Facebook Live stuff, so I'm going to have to figure it out. But I'm doing it on my phone, so let me know how well you can see it and how it's going. Hi, Vicky. At least I can see everybody coming up. Anyways, so I ripped apart the wreath that I made last year because it faded like that. I guess it was cheap, mesh that I had bought from Dollar Tree, and it faded. The sun beat the crap out of it. So I have a whole bunch of tulle, white and red tulle, and you're not going to be able to see me because it's on my phone. So I'm going to do my best to show you otherwise. And then I have some of this blue mesh ribbon that I thought I would incorporate in there. And then, and I ripped some of these off. I have a bunch of red, white, and blue stars. So we'll see what I'm going to do with it. But I know I haven't done a video in quite a while. But if you like and share the video, and I saw that my husband already did that, I'm going to do a cool giveaway. So I'm going to show you what that is. This cute, and see, I hate this because everything's backwards now. It's a good thing it's just a wreath, but anyhow, I'm going to give away this cool little box that's real decorative that you can use to put different stuff in, whatever. So, like and share the video, and I will enter you into a drawing, and we'll give it away tomorrow. So, okay? All right. So, basically, this is nothing new, but like I said, this is just for me. So I'm cutting some of this tulle about an arm's length, and we'll see if I can actually do this and show you. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know. It's such a small screen now. I'm used to my laptop. But anyhow, I'm just going to tie this on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it from the two top rungs here, and then these two I'm going to do the white one, and then I'll use this bottom one for the blue. That's my method anyhow. We'll see how it works. So, but anyhow, how's everybody doing? Anybody got anything exciting going on? I know I sure don't. I baked cookies this morning. I made a homemade batch of chocolate chip cookies. So, like I said, hopefully you can actually see what I'm doing. This is crazy. I'm going to have to really sit and play. It said to download something new, Chrome. I don't know. So I'll have to make Lauren help me with it because it's really ticking me off. But all I'm doing is tying this tulle on here, as you can see. So, and I just cut it to my arm's length, so, you know, nothing fancy about it. I just thought maybe I could do some kind of a braid or something in the middle of it just to make it look a little different than all the other wreaths that I've done. So, and this is not like red, it's kind of a burgundy, which I kind of like. I thought that would be a little bit different, so I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think. So, okay. So I did, that's one section, you know, like from rung to rung there. And what did I put? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11 seemed to be the gist of it. So I have a bunch of it cut for now, and then I'll just keep cutting as I'm going and that. Yeah, it's kind of a burgundy-ish, and I have a whole garbage bag full of it. I know you guys can't see it. Maybe I'll move the camera and see if I can't show you. But I thought, it doesn't have to be traditional red, white, and blue, you know. So let me see if I can move this without killing everything. See, I have a whole garbage bag full of it, and then I have the white sitting down here. I have a garbage, and I know I have more of that white. I just can't find it right at the moment. So, and now, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I got this stupid little phone stand. There we go. Oh my God, I think actually my husband got it for me anyways. And it's just a little cheapy thing, so it tips and moves around and whatever. So we'll see how it goes. But anyhow, so how you doing, Haley? You hanging in there, girl? I hope so. Hi, Dave Potts. Bring them on camera. My little things are telling me I can bring you on camera. I don't know how the heck to do that, but so, and I can't see if you guys can you actually see what I'm doing? I hope so. My comments are in the way and I'm not moving them because I'm sure it will mess it all up. But so anyhow, like I said, it's just a wreath for me. I'm not selling it or doing anything all. Well, good, honey, good. I'm glad you're doing all right. So, like I said, I made a batch of homemade chocolate chip cookies this morning, and I had a whole bunch of tomatoes that were starting to get soft, so I went ahead and cut that up and made some bruschetta. We're going to go out to camp this weekend, and I figured I'd make a few things, snacky things and that to have out at camp. So, see, now I'm going to have to start cutting. This is the easy part, is just tying this on here. The pain in the butt part is cutting all of it, so I'm going to show you that here in a second because I'm getting already low of what I did cut. Geez, I thought I cut a lot, but apparently not. So I'm going to try not to make this too long, but I'd like to. The girls that do the wreath videos that I watch and stuff, their videos are an hour and a half, 2 hours long, so I don't expect anybody to stick around with me that long, but, you know. So, and I may cut that down. I may cut that maybe about to there, if you can see, just so it's not so huge, because that's like a 14-inch round ring or whatever. But okay, let me see if I can find my end here. Yep, right there. All right. And I'm just sitting on my little stool that I made for Easton. And that I just thought it would be easier. I've got the sun shining coming through. Oh, till mid-June, Vicky. Holy cow. When did they schedule your back surgery? I know you said coming up here. I can't remember what you said on Facebook, but anyhow, so this is all I'm doing, if you can see. I'm just taking, it's an arm's length, so I'm just taking the ones I pre-cut, pulling it down, and just cutting pieces of it. So I'm just kind of gathering it up here at the top. There we go. And there's another piece, so that's good. And now I've got to find another end. That's the bad part about this. It's all bunched up. There we go. All bunched up in that garbage bag because it kind of got shoved in there. Was left over from some wedding stuff. And got shoved in bags. So, yeah, apparently I've got to cut quite a bit of this. So I'm just going to talk and chat while I'm doing that, if you can see me. At least I can see the comments coming right up. The 26th of May, that's Eric's birthday. I'll be thinking about you. So Memorial weekend, basically, because we always like celebrate Eric's birthday, because what's Memorial Day? Memorial Day is the 25th, so you're getting it the day after, on Tuesday. Well, good luck to you, honey. I'll tell you. They say that back surgery is very, very rough, but worth it when it's all done. So I hope that it does. I hope it cures what ails you, because that's tough. I know my back hurts like hell, so I hope I never have to get any surgery or anything like that done with it, but good Lord. I go to the chiropractor once a month, and I missed my last appointment. Oh, God, sorry, itchy nose. Because Greg had an appointment, so I just canceled it. And I know they're still working. I know I go to Dr. Pine, and they're still working there, so I am going to reschedule that maybe for the next week or two. And that, because, wow, I can absolutely tell that I'm out for sure. So, all right, I'm going to keep on going with this. Because, look, that is huge. That's going to be way too big. I want, this, like I said, is just for me. So I'm going to cut it down. Maybe, I guess I need to look at it, make sure you guys can see. Maybe cut it to about there. And kind of go from there. So, okay. So I'm just going to keep on going here. If you guys can see me, I'm going to keep it up here where you can actually see me, being that I'm on my stupid phone. Anyhow. Also, if you guys get a chance to go to my YouTube channel, I've been posting all of my videos up on there. And that when I'm finished doing a live on Facebook. And definitely subscribe and share it if you want to. Like I said, I'd like to do a giveaway, so if everybody shares this video, I will enter you in, and I will pick a winner tomorrow for that cute little box that I showed you. So, and we're just going to go from there. It's going to be a nice full, that's what I want, a nice full wreath. And the mesh is, I have lots of red, white, and blue mesh, but I just made one for a couple friends, and I know they really liked it, and, but I'm starting to hate the mesh, so this is so much easier to use the tool than it is the mesh, so, I just thought it would be a little bit different. I have a couple fall ones done like this that I really like. And I even did my Valentine's one like this, that I hang up on the shop door. Let's fit one more in there. I think this will start to take shape when I get the white one put in there, when I get the white ones put in there. Now see, I'm just trying not to rip it. And I'm just trying to make sure they're pretty even before I tie it down there. It doesn't matter because, like I said, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut them. Okay, and there's 2 sections done. And I'll tell you, can you see how nice that looks right here? When it's just tied on there, it makes it so nice. And then the front where it's tied, if you can see that, almost looks braided. That's kind of what I wanted. I wanted a kind of a look like that. So I'm just going to keep on going here. I'm going to have to cut some more. Boy, I'll tell you, the cutting part is the worst part as far as I'm concerned. And I was going to sit here and pre-do it. I was listening to my music, and I knew that I couldn't keep my music on, and that while doing this, because they always shut me off. We were supposed to vacation Hilton Head Island the 2nd week of June. Oh, Vicky. Did they refund your money? Thank you, Haley. I hope they refunded you, because this is not right. This is not, I don't know what you guys think about all this crap going on, but I have my own very, very strong opinions about it. And probably if I start going off, I probably won't stop on this whole damn thing. And then I'm going to start swearing, so I'm trying not to swear, so. I think this is insanity. Let me say that first and foremost. All of this that we're going through, I have not worked. Tomorrow will be 9 weeks since I have worked last. I don't get it. I mean, I get the damn thing's contagious. So's the flu. So's a cold. So's many other viruses and things that are out there in the world. But for them to shut the whole world down, the whole world. You had insurance. Thank God, Vicky, because, oh my God, would I be livid. I would be livid. Our camp is our salvation, and if I didn't have that, I'm sure I would be a nutcase by now. I already am starting to get there. So, like I said, no makeup Wednesday for me. I don't give a crap. I mean, you know, I didn't do my hair. I didn't do anything. I just don't feel like doing it. So, there you have it. But, okay. So, I'm going to set this down because I don't have room, and I'm going to keep cutting. And I'm going to show you that method again. I have just a couple pieces down here. I just try to gather it up and match it up. It's about an arm's length. And then cut. Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, I don't know. And our governor is an asshole. I'm just going to say that straight out. I absolutely am. I just read a thing. There is one salon, go figure, that was allowed to stay open or allowed to reopen, I guess I'll say it like that, in Harrisburg. I'm guessing that's where the bald ass gets his hair cut from. I don't know, but it really ticks me off. But I'm not allowed to open. 9 weeks since I've been shut down. I did thankfully, finally get my unemployment showed up yesterday. Now I've got a big knot. There we go. And I got my stimulus last week for Greg and I. Thank God, because at that point I had no income except for Greg. Greg's working, thank God. And after all we went through with his heart attack and everything, when I got shut down March 19th, and Greg started work. He did not start his first day of work until March 30th, so we had about a week and a half together of nothing but us. Holy crap. Then he had to start work on March 30th, so it was kind of weird at first because he was off for 3 months. you know, out recuperating and that from his heart surgery and everything. So, and he's still hurting a little bit, but it's nothing like it was. Nothing like it was. So, I'll cut this section. I know. That's why I'm just talking and cutting, talking and cutting. Because this is such a pain in the complete butt. And I didn't realize how much of it I would need. Holy cow, a lot. That's all right. It's for me. Like I said, I don't care. I have so much of this dang tool laying around. I have 2 bolts. I had to think about it. 2 bolts of the brown, and that I just went down to my shop to grab the white. I have a bolt down there, and I have a bolt up here of it. So, crazy. But anyhow, so now I've been off, there we go, 2 months and a week, and it's just crazy. I'm trying to find stuff to do. I don't know. So, okay. So here is the majority of it. I'm going to just keep it up here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of pinning it between my knees so that I can show you and I can see what I'm doing. So just make sure that's even. And it's just I'm just double knotting it. That's all I'm doing. So very, very simple. And I think I said this on one of my other videos, but if you didn't catch it, I bought, I can't remember the website now, for Lauren's wedding, the white tool that I'm about to use after I do the red. I bought on a website, and it was so dirt cheap. What did I get? 4 bolts of it, which is, I don't even know how many yards, but a ton, for 20 bucks. So they were like $5 a piece for bolts of this. You know what this costs, like, say, Hobby Lobby or Walmart or Joann's or whatever. A lot. Even, like, they sell them in, like, just the little, you know, tubes and stuff. I got bolts of it, like huge, huge bolts of it. So, and I keep kind of just squishing this down a little bit as I'm going here. And that way I'm not going to have to overcut. I have quite a bit sitting down there, so we're going to just do it to it. It's only 1 o'clock, so I've got nothing but time, girls. So, anyhow, what are you guys, if you're not working, what are you guys doing with your time? Anybody have anything fun they're doing? What is it, Haley? Lydia Tutu. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, if you go online, because Lauren has a whole bunch of tutus, I should make a couple for Skylar, that go online and get even like one of every color for 20 bucks, you could make them and sell them. You know, I would just get some kind of an elastic band or get a good stretchy headband would work for the little ones, you know what I mean? And tie it the whole way around like a nice stretchy headband and make rainbow ones or certain colors or whatever you want to do with it. And, heck, you make your 20 bucks, at least your 20 bucks back in a heartbeat. So I know Lauren just, where did she's not even on here. She bought headband is what you use, exactly, because that's about perfect without having to sew, say, or, you know, whatever. So, yepper. I've got some other craft stuff. We went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. Lauren and I. Oh my God. I was so excited. I spent almost $100. Lauren, I think, spent $50, but I spent $100. So, I've got some cute stuff coming up. Geez, see, I'm running out of what I even cut. I would like to, I've got some beads. I got some really colorful, cool beads. I'm going to make a whole bunch of ankle bracelets and that for summer coming up here, that I'll probably sell. You know, I'll make a couple for me and Lauren, and then I'm going to sell the rest of them for cheap, you know, $1 or $2. And so I might do a live on that once I get a couple made. You know how my OCD is. I have to have them made a little bit before I show you. At least this, I have already done this, so I already kind of knew what I was doing with it. I do want to do it a little bit different, so I've not made one with like a triple layer like I'm going to, so that will be a little different. So if I ever get it done, oh my Lord. And I was thinking I would make a little USA gnome to kind of put in the middle of this, but I think I just have to make like the head and the beard, but I was tossing some stuff around. Anyhow, I think I'm just going to try to do a little braid in the middle of it and put those stars like around it. It's just for me, so I don't know. I'm just bored and trying to get through the day, try to get to Friday so I can go to camp. But I don't know if you girls haven't gone to Hobby Lobby yet. Get your butts up there. Everything, almost everything was 50% off, and all of their Easter items were 80% off. I got some little eggs to decorate with. They had all kinds of Easter stuff because, of course, they could not open because of this craziness. So, and we were talking about TJ Maxx isn't open. So I don't know. I thought someone else had told me. That's coming together nice, but look how big that is. Woo! That TJ Maxx was supposed to. There, I'm running out of my stuff already. That's going to be a big dang wreath. I'm going to have to cut that down. I didn't want it quite that big. That's all right, though. The bigger, the better, right? Anyhow, what was I saying? See, I lose my train of thought. I don't remember. About TJ Maxx, they weren't open. Someone told me they were supposed to be open as of Monday. They weren't. They still had carts in front of both of the doors and stuff, so I don't know. And then I know one of my girlfriends asked about if the mall was open. I heard it was, and some other lady on there said that it was not. And then I heard the ones that have like an outside door were open. One lady said they were not, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we got to shop yesterday. I was happy. I have not shopped. Lauren's been doing Amazon like freaking crazy, but I have not shopped. I've had no money to shop, really. I've not shopped and I can't since Christmas, pretty much, other than groceries, and that sucks right now because of the craziness with masks and everything else. I have big issues with the mask thing. I know everybody else does too. Oh, those rings, I have used them with all kinds of material, Linda. You know, and my favorite is grapevine wreath, you know, to tie this on. The grapevine wreath is a lot harder to do like the mesh on, but to do this tool, this is cake. It doesn't, you know, I can do this on anything. Heck, even a pool noodle. I've cut a pool noodle, made it round, and duct taped it together, and then put this material right over top of it. You can't even tell. You can't tell that it's a pool noodle. We'll put it that way. So, but yeah, there's a little extra. We'll get rid of that. Anyone that didn't hear me when you first got on, I'm doing a giveaway today. I'm giving away this cute little box, and it's all backwards because I'm on my phone today. And that just some decorative little box that you can put whatever you want to in. I got it on clearance and that at the dollar store, so I'm going to give this away. So like and share this video. Everyone that shares it will get put in for it, and I'll give it away tomorrow. So, okay, I ran out of my end of my burgundy here. Yeah, Linda, you can use almost anything, but those rings I get at Dollar Tree, they're $1. And you can get, I think most of them are just 10 inch or 14. I think that one's a 14. I think they also sell a 10 inch, which is a little bit smaller, which probably would have been good for this project, but I didn't have any left. And I just took and ripped this one apart from last year's wreath that was patriotic, because the mesh faded. So you got to get good mesh. That Dollar Tree mesh is nice and cheap. It's $1, whatever. I like the colors of it. It was great, but this wreath hung outside. Oops, hung outside, and the sun beat the bejeebies out of it. So it completely faded. So I just ripped it apart this morning and decided I was making myself a new wreath, and that is what I'm doing. So, and it does make a mess. I've got little bits and pieces all over my floor. That's okay. So there is, if I can back this up, that's what I've gotten done so far. So I only have like 2.5 sections left to go of the burgundy. So what are you guys all up to today? Anybody doing anything exciting? I doubt exciting, but something different. What are you guys doing with your time off? This is what I've been doing, is just trying to stay busy. I'm going a little bit stir crazy. I can't wait to go to camp just to get the heck out of these 4 walls for a while. You know, that's the whole thing. And maybe I'll do a live video. We have spruced up the camp since last year, and Greg dug me a new fire pit, and we're still messing around with it, but it looks pretty good. I Pinterest that, and I found one that I like that was kind of sunk into the ground, and then just bricks laid around it. And then I have some big rocks that I put around a tree out there. So I think I'm going to make that kind of like the deck of it. So I'll show you, maybe I'll do a live and that this weekend if I can. Their Wi-Fi is really bad out there. It's spotty, hit and miss. Sometimes we can get Netflix, and other times we're watching movies because we can't get it to even load. So it just depends. And I know there's been a lot out there, and usually Gloria watches me too, so she's from out at my camp, so there you have it. Whew, now I'm sweating. It's probably a hot flash. Oh my God. Whew. It'll go away. I should have grabbed a drink, but I still can. I'm right here in my living room. My kitchen's right next to me, so I can always do that. But, you know, nobody else is talking to me. Tell me what you guys are up to today. Getting there. I'm still going to have to cut some more of this. Good Lord. Like I said, this is going to be a big dang wreath. That's alright, I have a big dang door, so it'll go out and on there. I'm trying to keep this in the phone screen so you guys can actually see what I'm doing, but whew, this sweater might have to come off. I am sweating bullets. Is it nice out? Has anybody been outside? Is it nice out here? It looks nice. The sun's shining for a change, so that makes me happy. But Linda, I'm just tying these on here. Anybody can do this. It's really, really easy. And the nice thing is, if I don't like something, I can rip it apart and start again. You know, all these are knots. I can just really easily pull these knots right out and redo it. So then I just kind of squish them together. Like I said, this is the easy part, just tying them on here. That's nothing. And I wish I could get my big camera to work, but I don't know what the hell's going on with Facebook. First they screwed up the way I went live to begin with, and now it's telling me I need to download some damn Chrome thing. I don't know. It's crazy. Just crazy. Okay. Down to my last 3. I'll have to cut some more. Cut and talk, cut and talk. How long I am cutting the pieces to my arm. I'll show you here in a second. But I think that's too big. So, if you don't want a wreath that is this huge, which it is, I'm going to cut this down though. I just took these pieces here and I cut it to my arm. There we go, so I can show you. So I think if I'd have cut it to maybe my elbow or maybe the middle of my arm, they would have been the length that I technically wanted. But I'm going to cut this anyhow. If you make them longer, you can always go back and cut it to the size that you want with the tool. So, and this is how I'm cutting it. I'm just taking a piece I've already cut, putting it up to the top, pushing it down, and then just cutting it off at the bottom. And then I'm just going to keep repeating it until, I don't think I need that many more. 11. Alright. I'm not really counting or measuring, but I counted about 11 I got across each rung. And there's 6 rungs across that, so like 66, I guess, pieces basically. And now I'm just eyeballing it at this point. So if I cut an extra piece, it's no big deal. Yeah, and I just have it all over my floor in here, so okay. Let's see if that's enough. We'll find out here in a second. Oh my God, that's huge. Okay. And I'm losing my voice. So, like I said, this is the easy part here. I just make sure they're even, tie it in a knot, tie it in another knot, let it go. Pretty simple. Nothing to it. I always get a lot of compliments on my wreaths and that when they're hanging out on the front door. Yes. Tulle is 1,000 times easier. It's forgiving. You can cut it. You can cut it while it's right on here. The net they call mesh is, because of the way they tube it, it is such a pain in the butt to cut unless you have like a rotary cutter and like a forgiving cutting mat. I usually sit here with my feet on it and just try to separate it out and cut it. Oh Lord, yeah, it's a lot more work with the mesh. So, and I don't think the way this is dyed that this fades nearly like that mesh does. Yes, I'm going to have to cut some more. Dang it. That's alright. I'm almost done. We're almost there, at least with this part. Then the white part will be, hopefully I have enough white. I should. I know I have another set of it somewhere in my shop. I think it's shoved with all my Christmas decorations and stuff, but I don't know. So anyhow, okay, so I am at the last section And I was saying about 11. And I have 2 more pieces cut. So I need 9 more pieces cut. There we go. I just got to find my end here. Like I said, this is the worst part. 5. Now let me see. Now I gotta find another end. There we go. I think I only need 2 more cut, so let me cut that. And then we'll see where we're at. Hi, anybody that's just joining me. We're making a patriotic wreath for me. Using tulle instead of the mesh on a round 14-inch wreath form. And I'm not going with the general red, of course, that you would technically use for a patriotic wreath. And this is huge. Like I said, I'm going to cut it down. This is what I had left over, so I'm using like a burgundy. It's like a reddish burgundy. I just think it will look a little different than the traditional red, white, and blue, whatever. So, and like I said, this is just for me, so I guess if you don't like that, go buy red. That's what we're going to say. So, I'm trying to keep this up here so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm guessing that Lauren and Easton have taken a nap because I haven't seen them. Oh, thank you. And just basically, I just kind of scrunch it down, and I'm using the 2 top rungs, because then the 2 middle rungs, or the bottom rungs, whatever, I'm going to put white on, and then I have some blue. So that was my method to my madness. Just thought it would be something different. And it'll be nice and sturdy. So when it's hanging outside and pretty good and weatherproofed and all that. I got some cut pieces that are flying off in there. Seeing what else. What are you guys up to today? Anybody got plans? I see Lisa's on here from Florida. I'm sure it's nice in Florida. How's Florida doing with all this pandemic stuff, Lisa? Hope you guys are okay. Now I'm going to have fun seeing because I'm getting to the end. But that's okay. I just got to keep pushing it down, pushing it down. Oh, definitely warm in my living room right now. Sun's coming through. It looks nice. Oh, see, I have some mesh on from cutting this all apart on the floor. I've done these for the fall wreaths, and then I've hot glued the flowers like up and around here. Oh my God, they're beautiful. I sell a lot of those actually. Okay, 1 knot. That's what I get for talking. I always do 2 knots to make sure that it's nice and secure, so just getting in there to the last little bit that's showing. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. There's Lauren. You guys napping? Whew. Yeah, I think this sweater's going to have to come off because I have 2 layers on. What did that just do? Did you guys see that? Greg is messaging me. I did not get it working. I'm doing this on my phone. So, you guys can still hear me all right, right? Because this is not my camera. My normal camera, what I normally use, this is on my phone. So, I'm trying to talk loud because I know it's not great. See, and I think I cut an extra one, but I'm going to squeeze it in there anyhow, just to make sure that it's all covered. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, and I'm sweating. My nose is itchy from all this tulle. Somebody liked it. If you like it, share it. I've got a giveaway going on today. Okay, and one more in there, and I think it will be good with the red. Okay, whew. Yeah, I'm sweating. All right, so there it is with all the red. Yeah, and that's getting cut about in half. I think. All right, so I'm going to stick that down there for a second. Lord have mercy, I've got a mess on my floor. Okay. Whew. Now we'll start the white. And the white, like I said, I am making the white much smaller. So I was going like the whole arm. I need enough to tie it, so I'm going to go just above. See, I can't see that. You guys can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go like just below my elbow. And we'll see. I'm going to tie one on. Well, I'm going to cut 2. So I'm going to cut 2 of these first. See, this is what I said, it's method to my madness. I just try it. If I don't like it, then I cut it bigger. Hi, Debbie. How are ya? Okay. So here it is. And the back of it has the knots to it. So I'm going to kind of keep it there. And I don't know if you guys can see my hanger. I just tied a... to it. Some jute. Good Lord, I can't think. Okay, so now I'm going to go on these 2 inner rings here. And I'm just going to start. Maybe a little smidgen bigger. No, that's going to be good, I think. And I'm just going to do a double knot again. Well, maybe I do want them a little bit bigger. Because when you tie those knots, it takes away some of it. You know what I mean? So I think I want it just a hair bigger than that. So I'm glad I only cut 2. So let's go back to the drawing board here. So I was going arm, middle arm. So let me go just another inch or 2. And I'll remember that. Okay, so let's try this again. And it is big, good Lord. Okay. Got them about even. I think I'm going to just do 1 knot because it's staying put. All right. Let me do that again and again, sadly, here. Like I said, you can always just cut this to your preference. It's just all in how your eye catches it. Yeah, that one ripped because we had it up and trying to get it all lit up. Let me cut this off just so it's nice and even there. That's about the easiest way to do that. Lauren's not talking to me. I don't know what the heck she's doing today. I don't know. So let me get a bunch of these cut, because this is the worst part of it, whether it's doing mesh or tulle or whatever. Putting them on there is really easy in comparison to cutting all of this. I'm just trying to make some space here. Okay. Should have maybe cleaned that up before I started cutting these. Definitely a pain in the butt to cut. See, I don't have a timer on here anymore. I have no idea. It's probably, well, I said something about 1 o'clock, so it's definitely been over a half hour of doing this. I know it's a pain. But like I said, no pain, no gain. Okay. See, I think I'm all right. I'm just looking at it here for a second to make sure that this is what I want, where I want the front. And I think I'm okay. All right, so in this huge mess that I have on my living room floor, let me just get rid of the red here. There's some brown in there yet too. Okay. Just get it back up here where you guys can see it. Now I'm just using those 2 bottom rungs. Hopefully you can see that. And there's stuff in there. That's all right. Just trying to unfluff it out a little bit. And this one I'm just tying 1 knot instead of 2. So they will kind of stand up against the red. Just because, and I don't think I'm going to need as many of the white as I did the red, because they're not squeezing in there too easily. And see how that's different lengths? That's all right, because we're going to cut that. Maybe. We'll see. If it looks kind of cool, I might just leave it as it is, you know. Just trying not to rip it. There we go. Getting it around that wreath form. Okay. I just want to check it out here. Oh, I might leave that red alone. And just cut some of that white. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I might do that. So I guess it's just going to be a big wreath, and it is definitely going to be big. So, all right. And I only needed, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that inner. So that's good. That'll be less cutting that I have to do. Hi, Callie. How are you? I miss you, girl. Miss seeing you. At least when we were shooting pool on Saturdays, I at least got to see you once in a while. God, I miss everybody. I miss people. How about that? With all this craziness going on. Miss going out to the bar and just hanging out and having a good time. Miss dancing. I told Greg that the other day. Oh, how I miss dancing. What were we watching and they were dancing? I was just like, oh, I miss dancing. Absolutely miss dancing. So, maybe someday again. I don't know. Guess we'll see. We've been watching a lot of Netflix. I don't know about you guys, but we're on the last episode of Dead to Me. It's the second season of Dead to Me with Christina Applegate, and I can't remember that other girl's name. She was on ER many moons ago, and she'd been in other movies and stuff since that too, but it's pretty good. I don't know if you guys watch much Netflix and stuff, but there we go. I just wanted to unravel that. And I don't, like I said, I don't need to cut as much of the white as I do the red. So we're just going to cut. But what else did we watch that was really good? Lock and Key is really good. Oh God, Greg's not on here, or he could help me out. Oh, that, what was it called? Now I'm gonna think. Oh, for crying out loud. I just told Lauren to watch it. Oh my God, and I can't even think of his name. He's the comedian that he's English, and he does a whole bunch of the Academy Awards shows and stuff. James. It'll come to me. I can see him. Anyhow, oh my God, it was one of those shows that made you laugh and cry. And there were quite a few episodes that I was just in absolute tears. He loses his wife to cancer. I don't remember if she had breast cancer. I don't know. She had cancer anyhow. And he just tries to live without her. Oh my God. And just go on with life. And, oh, wow. It was quite the show. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to go. I will look it up and I will post it because it was good. It was very good. So, definitely worth watching. I think there was 2 seasons of that, if I remember correctly. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Probably not. Anyhow, so what other suggestions do you guys have for Netflix? What have you guys watched that was good? Greg and I have been watching a lot. We watch a lot. We binge it together, you know, when he's home on the weekends or after supper, after we get everything cleaned up and that from supper. We end up just binge watching whatever. But yeah, we're a little bit Netflix junkies. Ozark, watch that. Okay, yep. We watched that. Is that the 2nd season or the 3rd? I think it's the 3rd season. So we've watched all 3 seasons of Ozark. Yeah, that's what I mean. We've watched a lot. The 3rd one was slow, I guess, slow to begin with, and then, and I mean the 3rd season. Like the first 2 seasons were okay, I think, if I remember correctly. But the 3rd season was real slow starting out, and then the end blew your mind. So if you're watching that right now, watch it clear to the end. So, some messed up stuff that happens. Anyhow, Lock and Key, like I said, was more family show, but it was so interesting. Whoever wrote that, oh my God, did they have an imagination. This family, I think their last name is Locke, and the family, the husband and their father die, and they go back to the family home, and they find all of these keys throughout the house that do all these magical things. It was very cool. And the kids actually are the ones that discover it, you know, much more so than the mother. And it's pretty interesting. They do some very cool things that I think all of us wish we could do. Like one was flying, you know, in different areas. It was really cool, though. So if you get a chance to watch that on Netflix, it was good. I think it was only 1 season, so I definitely have to wait for the 2nd one. And did I read Stranger Things? I think Stranger Things has their 4th season coming out, I think. So, anyhow, hopefully you can see as I'm talking and doing this and just tying them on here. It isn't anything real difficult. I'd like to get most of it done, and I know this video is very long, but like I said, I don't got nothing but time. It's what, 20 till 2? I'm bored sitting here. I'm going to finish this anyhow, so I might as well talk and do it at the same time. But I definitely may have to get up and get a drink, though. I'll tell you what, my throat is really dry as I'm talking. I do that when I'm in the shop, too, so get very thirsty. Very thirsty, very dry. Probably don't have nothing to do with me being a smoker either. But anyhow, so. But anybody else watching anything on Netflix? I don't know. I think I only have 3 of you on here now. I think Lauren deserted me. She's probably on Amazon shopping. That's what she likes to do. Okay. My rings keep twisting because I'm trying to show you and all that good stuff. Then I'm just kind of pulling that knot up towards the top so it just kind of looks pretty. We'll squeeze one more in there. Try not to rip it on those little grooves. Make sure it's even. Okay, I gotta cut some more, of course. That's a big wreath, good Lord. That's what I said, I just kind of go and do it and you know, figure it out as I'm going. I guess I think that's the craftiest way to do it. It's not like anybody showed me how to do this or anything, which I do have a couple other projects I was talking about earlier. Lauren and I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I got some very cool, colorful glass beads, and I think the other ones are wood. I'm going to make a whole bunch of ankle bracelets and that for summer, and I maybe will do that live next week. So got my giveaway going on for today, so if you share this post, you'll be entered into it. Giving away that cute little box, which I'll show up here again. And so I will give that away tomorrow, so make sure you like and share this video. And I will give that away tomorrow to whoever enters it. So, and I can't see if anybody's sharing it. I didn't really see, so I don't know how many more I need, but probably a few. Oh, there. Extra piece. So I'm going to keep cutting. And I think I will just take a break after I get this white part done. And I will post it up when I'm done, because I know I've been on here too long and just talking away and whatever. I only have, I think, 3 of you watching now, so there. Get rid of some of the cucky that's in there. So we'll get this part of it done, and I'll show you guys before I get off here the pine cone flowers I made in the little vase I have sitting right over here in front of me so I can show you. And that when I'm done, because I promised I would post that up and didn't get a chance to, so while I'm sitting here looking at it, I might as well show you. Okay. Hopefully I won't need to cut anymore. We'll see. Just trying to find the middle there. Thank you, Vicky. Really nothing to it doing the wreath like this. It's just mostly cutting and a little bit of time, you know, so. What have you been making lately, Vicky? I know you have one of those crickets, or however you pronounce it. Everybody pronounces that different, so that's what I call it, is a cricket. So what have you been creating lately? I know you like to do all kinds of stuff with that. We're getting there. I'm definitely having some hot flashes, I'll tell you what, because I'm just sitting here boiling. Whew. And now my stuff's coming apart here, so I'm trying to squish it back together. There we go. My rings keep twisting, and oh Lord. Okay, let's see if we can squeeze one more in that rung there. I know this is getting too big to see exactly what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on with my other big camera that Facebook won't let me do it, so I had to do it on my phone today, so here we are. And I'm sure it's not very loud. I know that's something I complain about when I watch other people's videos when they do them all on their phone. It's a pain. Okay, so I have 2 more to do, and 1, 2, 3, 4, so I only need to cut about 6 more. So there we go. I'm trying to keep it up here in between my knees so you guys can see it. Even. Oh no, I only have 3. Okay. Emily and Nicole are having, David, anniversary party. Oh, awesome. Well, happy 25th anniversary coming up. We celebrated ours, 2 years ago? Yeah, because this will be our 27th, so good. I hope you have a wonderful party. That will be great. So, congratulations and enjoy that. Because we know that very few people can say they've been married 25 years, Vic. So, congratulations. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's cut a few more here. What did I say that I needed? 3, I'm going to say 8. So, there's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 1 more, and we'll see if that fills it. It should. It should, it should, it should. There we go. All right. Throw that out of my way. Come over here and grab this big sucker. Boy, is that big. Whew, mama. I'm going to just try to get it tamed down there for you. It's like a crazy mane of hair at this point. Whew. Thank you, Vicki. Yeah, just got to keep going, girl. Keep going. All the stuff that's going on and that, I am so thankful that I have him, that he's here with me through all this craziness. Because I'll tell you, stuff's getting really scary. I don't know. Very scary, so. I am thankful. And then I have Lauren and Danny next to me, next door to us, and my grandkids. So I know a lot of people weren't able to see their grandkids for a while and that kind of stuff. Oh my God. I cannot even imagine. Cannot imagine. And hopefully I'll get to see Eric pretty soon, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyhow, I am thankful that Greg is still here with me, so. All right, last section should be good. If I can get it to even, they all bunch up down on the floor there. There we go. Got to keep it out of the way. This might be visible from space, it's so big. Just kidding. Yep, that should be enough. That should just do it. I got 3 more left to do. Like I said, this is the easiest part, is just tying them on here. If I can get my rings to not catch. Just scooch it over there. And then we'll get these last 2 in. Don't forget I have a YouTube channel for anybody that didn't hear me before. Please go subscribe to that. Check them out. You can check out all of my videos that are on there. I try to upload all of them on after I'm done. I don't know how I'm going to do that today, but we'll see how, because I'm on my phone and not my regular camera, but whatever. So we'll figure it out. But definitely go check it out. I think if you just go type in Lori Cowan, you'll probably find them all. So, okay. So, there is row 2. Look at that big baby. Let me fluff it out a little bit so you guys can see. So you can see some of that red underneath it. And then I think I'm going to cut some of this white down, because that is fluffy. That is a big, big fluffy wreath if I ever saw one. Okay, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with the blue here in the center of it, and I will post that up. So I wanted to show you real quick, if I can, take you over here. Wonder if I can flip. Look at my hair. Woo! Yes, here's my little pine cone flowers that I finished in the little vase that I made. And I just added a few things, if you can see them, all that I did the last video on. So that turned out pretty nice. I'm going to flip it back around. Oh yeah, no makeup, no hair Wednesday. That's what I'm calling it. So anyhow, like and share this video, and I'll enter you. I'll show you that box again real quick here. This cute little box, if I can get it to show you without ripping the whole camera apart here. It's just kind of, there we go. Just a nice little box, so I'm going to give that away tomorrow. And next week I'll do some, hopefully do some things with the beads. I hear my grandson coming over. So for right now, I'm going to just end it here, and I'll post that up. So have a good day, and from my craft room to yours, enjoy. Thanks.